are happy to have you in Wajir today, and we appreciate the support you have done so far to the people of Wajir and to this region as a whole. The situation, the current drought situation is dire and needs the attention of everybody who can do something about it. As a county, as I alluded to in the morning, we are doing several measures to at least mitigate our people against this ravaging drought, including water tracking. We have engaged, other than the trucks owned by the county, a number of hired trucks to deliver water to locations that are water stressed, and also water truck to livestock owners. And I forgot when I appeared to tell you in the morning, one of the trucks we had specifically for the wildlife. We have, as was reported in the last census of the wildlife in Kenya, we have a good percentage of the giraffes in this nation living in this county. And the majority of them are dying because of lack of water. We therefore felt prudent to at least engage one truck to water these wild animals who are also dying, just like the livestock we keep. We are also, as you just said, the 2% of our budget has already been set aside as an emergency fund, and we are using this to buy food which will be given or distributed to our people, mostly those vulnerable ones, very soon. And this is about 180 million Kenya shillings. We will also be using part of this money to buy fast-moving spare parts for our boreholes, which are now fully utilized. And of course, because of the animals, the prices are going very low, or even nobody is buying them because of their body conditions. We are also soon launching a bursary fund to students from this county to the tune of 100 million.
But today morning, we did a grand launch, flagged off quite some number of about 30 lorries of 32 lorries of animal feed that will be taken to the most affected counties. You will agree with me that the situation in the country, especially in the northern Kenya, is getting worse. There are some counties, more than 10 counties now are in the alarm stage. And the other day, His Excellency the President did pronounce a drought as a national disaster as a result of the disasters we've been having. It started in 2017, we had drought. We later on had floods. After floods, we had COVID. After COVID, we had the locusts, and it's only mainly affecting the northern Kenya. And now here drought comes again. So I can say it has been a journey, and it's a time when the resilience of this country has been tested, especially on drought, more than ever. But I'm happy that we have been able to stand the challenges that we've been having, and that is why we are here today for a mission to see how we can work together and launch an appeal on behalf of the UN family and other partners who are coming together so that we can launch an appeal on responses. We have around 2.5 million Kenyans who are affected by drought in terms of food security. So we have 2.5 million people who have been affected, and the government has put the necessary strategies in place to ensure that every person, every Kenyan citizen is taken care of. So His Excellency the President has put in the coordination of food response and drought response in this country to be coordinated by the Ministry of Interior, chaired by PS Kibicho Karanja, and co-chaired by my colleague. It was the PS Devolution, but with the changes that were made yesterday, it will be chaired by my colleague PS Marwa, who is now handling the relief docket of food distribution in this country. So I want to assure the residents of this county, Wajir County, and the rest of the country that government is on top of this, and we have come together in a coordinated approach, and I'm happy that our county governments in the respective counties and the governor, Honorable Muktar, has mentioned that they are doing a lot of water tracking. We are happy, and I'm calling upon the other governors also, because the PFM Act 2012 has allowed the county governments to set aside 2% of their budget to disaster response.
So today in Wajir, we in UN Kenya have had the chance to speak with some of those directly impacted by this drought and to see the life-saving interventions that national and county government, and congratulations to UPS and to you, Governor Muktar, the life-saving interventions that national and county government, the UN and international and national partners have already put in train. Together, the United Nations and international partners are already reaching 500,000 people to protect their lives and livelihoods across the drought-affected region. And government at national and county levels, as you've already heard, has already been responding, but it is not enough. It will not be enough. And that's why today, here in Wajir, we are launching the United Nations Flash Appeal for the 2021 drought emergency. This appeal brings together 45 humanitarian partners, United Nations agencies, international non-governmental organizations, national NGOs, and the Kenya Red Cross Society. And this flash appeal calls for $139.5 million United States dollars to respond to just the most urgent humanitarian needs of 1.3 million people whose lives have been the hardest hit by the crisis.